So you said something about the Governor General Awards and stuff. Can you tell me a little bit about that? I mean, this whole thing with the arts and culture and the conservative move to cut money from arts and culture. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And I mean, I know in this riding it's been a big issue. So.
Yeah, well, it's a big issue. For me, our band has been very lucky. We've never really had to take money. I think maybe once, many years ago, we took a small amount of money to tour Australia.
Right.
To help offset costs, and we ended up losing $30,000 anyway, so no one was getting rich on the program. It was just to defray some costs. So it's not for me in a selfish personal sense. It's that for all of us, we all benefit from the arts, and whether it's an art that you're particularly interested in, you know, I've been to a couple of operas. It's not necessarily my thing, but we all benefit from it, and programs that help promote getting those arts abroad, which is what has been most recently slashed in August. You know, a chance for an artist to have an opening in Madrid and be there, or
right.
For the Canadian Opera Company to go to wherever to perform in Amsterdam.
Yeah.
This is the funding that's being slashed, and the reasons for it are very suspect. As we all know, I think it has a lot more to do with censorship. Yes, we did go to the Governor General's Awards, and it was a real honor, and for me it was eye-opening, ear-opening, mind-opening. Because you know, when I'm on the road, it's a rock and roll lifestyle.
Right.
I'm not necessarily exposed to the symphony or contemporary dance or choreography, theater choreography, documentary film. All these things were represented, and the talent level was so high, and members of all the parties were out. I met some people from the Green Party. They don't even have a member in Parliament, or they didn't at the time, but they were there on
right.
Parliament Hill for these events.
Yeah.
There were 4 separate events. I met people from the Bloc Québécois, the NDP, lots of Liberals. I met our leader, Stéphane Dion, and not a single Conservative showed up at any of those 4 events.
Really?
Including the Minister of Culture and Heritage, José Vernet, who I think has several portfolios. You know, I guess she's not busy enough with culture and heritage.
Yeah, yeah.
It says something about priorities, but they didn't send a single person.
Well, you know, I was saying the other night, you know, when is the right time? And there's been a lot of talk about the green shift, and it's not the right time because the economy's bad. And I said the other night, do we wait till gas is $3 a liter? Is that the right time? Or do we say when all the glaciers are gone, is that the right time? I mean, you know, it's or when we lose all our green jobs to countries like Germany that are so far ahead of us. That's this whole fear-mongering piece that I think people need to kind of get over and say, you know what, this is a good thing. It's long past, you know, it's time to do it. If not now, I don't know.
But what are we talking about? $10 a ton for carbon.
Yeah, yeah.
And
first
in
year
Sweden, it's $159 a ton for carbon.
Yeah.
Have you looked at the Swedish economy recently?
Yeah.
It's thriving.
It's doing well.
It's unbelievable.
Well, I mean, it's a problem. I mean, we look at the manufacturing jobs, 2,000 jobs lost in Canada in manufacturing, and you say, well, when are we going to start to get these green jobs and start replacing some of these manufacturing jobs with the new technologies? Because if we don't, like you say, they're all the other countries are getting ahead of us, and we're just going to be importing all this technology into Canada and no jobs. So it's crazy.